Hey guys, so this week I wanted to talk about why I had put up my senior thesis on my channel, and that's because I had entered it into a film festival and it got rejected, and I was pretty bummed out. I was gonna actually enter it into more festivals, but I was just so bummed out that it didn't get into the one festival. And I mean, I know that a lot of them don't get in, and it happens. They have millions of people who submit to these festivals and such. So I got discouraged, and that's kind of what I want to make my video about this week, about failures and discouragement that happens after college. Because in college everything's kind of given to you, and in the sense that like classes, like you show up, you do your homework, you get a grade. That's it. But after that, jobs in life isn't like that. It's, you go to an interview, you may or may not get the job, you may or may not hate it, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And failure is part of life, and it sucks, but it happens a lot, and it's, especially to like fields like mine, it's gonna happen a lot, and it does get discouraging. But I think you just kind of have to keep moving forward and saying, you know what, if you really want this, you're gonna keep working towards it, and it'll hopefully lead to where you want to be. That's what I hope. I hope that someday I'll actually be where I want to be. And there's a lot of people who are successful now that didn't really do well with their first go around in whatever endeavors they might have had. Small failures, but that doesn't mean that you are a failure, Erika. It just means that some people may not like, or maybe it just wasn't up to par or whatever. But just try to keep making yourself better and your materials better, and hopefully that'll shine through in your work, that you've learned from your mistakes and you've tried new things and are willing to take risks. Because without taking risks, then you're really gonna get nowhere. I mean, you might, but risk taking is a lot of what this has to do with, So I decided to put up my thesis. I just thought that I would put it up to the public, so that way more people can watch it, and more people may watch it than somebody would have watched at a festival. It's easier to get out there. It's easier for people to judge your work because it's out there in the open, but at least it's out there. People, in whatever you're doing, don't get discouraged by not being picked for something, and don't think you're not good enough, because you are. So is your work. And that's really pertaining to college and outside of college. That's just life, If you haven't seen my short film, it's Love Lost. I'm not gonna put the link below because it's on my channel thing. It's my first go around at writing my own stuff and my first time at directing, so hopefully you like it. And if you don't, give me notes on how I can make it better, or how I could have made it better, and I'll go from there. So yeah. So thanks, and I hope I got some creative criticism on it. Alright, see you guys next week.